Hello everyone and welcome back to a brand new lecture. In this lecture, we're talking about all things monetization, and in the next lecture, I'll run through some examples and how much money they earn, just so you can get a really good feel for it. But in this lecture, it's all about how YouTube pays you, what you need to start doing to get paid, and just basically everything to do with monetization. So this is just the basics, guys. You might have already know them. They're on YouTube's website, but I feel like it's just a good opportunity to just clarify some things and just give you a little bit more detail on how it works. So, YouTube monetization. Now, this process basically refers to a process of earning money from the content you create and upload on the YouTube platform. So YouTube actually began paying creators all the way back in 2007, which is just a few years after its initial launch, as it basically knew unless it paid creators, they're not going to be able to create content and upload them regularly to YouTube. It takes a lot of production, a lot of time, a lot of effort to make videos, so YouTube has always paid people really healthily. Now, initially, YouTube only shared revenue with content when creators allowed ads on their videos. But now, over time, YouTube has really expanded and evolved its monetization options. Now you can have things like including channel memberships, super chats, super stickers, merchandise, and even YouTube premium revenue sharing. So there are now so many different options for you to make money on YouTube, which is great because you don't just have to rely on ads. Now, to be eligible for monetization on YouTube, you need to meet certain requirements set by YouTube themselves. Now, what's really good is they have just updated the requirements, and it's now easier than ever to be able to earn money on YouTube. So, as of 2024, the requirements are as follows. So this is split into 4 areas, okay? Now, first up, we have channel eligibility. Now, your channel must have at least 500 subscribers, and it was previously 1,000, so they've halved it. 500 subscribers is easy, guys. We'll get that in a month and a couple of weeks, no problem at all. Next is uploads. So 3 public uploads within the last 90 days. So 3 videos within 3 months, again, easy, guys. Now, next up, we have watch time. Now, watch time out of these 4 requirements is the hardest one. And it will take some people longer than others. Some people might crack it within a few weeks or a few months. Some people, it might take a bit longer, but it is achievable, guys. Just work hard through this course. I'll teach you everything you need to know. But you need to have at least 3,000 watch hours on your long form videos or 3 million short views in the last 90 days. So it is a lot, but it's doable, guys. Next is adherence to policies. So you guys need to comply with YouTube's community guidelines and terms of service. Just need to be good human beings. Don't create controversial content that's going to offend people. Don't copy people's content and just behave on the platform, okay? And that's it. So once you've met these requirements, which is now easier than ever, I must admit, you can apply for the YouTube Partner Program, which basically allows you to start monetizing your content. And it is important to note, guys, that YouTube might update its monetization policies and requirements at any point. So I always recommend just going onto YouTube's website and checking the current guidelines on YouTube's Help Center. They have all the information you need on there, guys. Just update yourself regularly if you can. Now, the amount creators can earn on YouTube varies greatly depending on several factors, such as the number of views, your engagement levels, your ad formats, your target audience, and your niche or niche, depending on where you're from. Now, YouTube's revenue is generated through advertising, and creators typically earn about 45% of the revenue based on factors like ad impressions and ad clicks and viewer engagement. Now, the exact earnings each of you will generate can be very difficult to predict, as they fluctuate all the time based on various factors and are always subject to YouTube's new monetization policies. So what I earn and what you earn and what he earns will be completely different. So there's so many different factors. They are kind of the same. They don't vary too much, but they do vary enough to make it different between everyone. So you'll learn over time. It's no problem. Now, basically, to simplify it, companies will pay YouTube to place ads on videos. And when you have ads placed on your videos, YouTube will pay you a 45% split of that ad revenue. So I hope that makes sense. Now, for some creators, YouTube can provide a full-time income. However, it's important to note that building a sustainable full-time income on YouTube often requires consistent, high-quality content, a dedicated audience, and a monetization strategy beyond just your basic ad revenue. Now, many successful YouTubers supplement their earnings with brand deals, sponsored content, merchandise sales, crowdfunding, and a plethora of different revenue streams. Now, YouTube can be very lucrative for those who manage to build a large and engaged audience. Now, the top YouTubers have found significant success and have been able to turn their channels into thriving businesses. Before I started teaching, also had a YouTube channel that gave me a full-time income. It took me a while to build up, guys, but after that, the money generated from YouTube is just insane. It's a full-time income and more. Now, it is worth noting that achieving this level of success requires consistent effort, creativity, adapting to a changing landscape, and hard work. It's not easy, guys. This is not a magic bullet. It's not a magic pill. You still need to put in the work, okay? So now in the next lecture, we're going to look at a number of channels that have taken advantage of this ChatGPT AI trick. And as you'll see, they're all killing it. So one of the most successful and easiest niches we're going to cover are things like the facts niche, the history niche, the space niche. And basically what we're going to do is we're going to get ChatGPT to write out some scripts, and then we're going to use AI to create content and visuals for us. And I'll also show you a really fun niche about shorts. So we won't just cover long form, we're also going to cover YouTube Shorts, and one of the best niches for YouTube Shorts is the facts niche. Now, guys, again, this is such an incredible trick. I mean, everyone loves facts. Boys, girls, mums, dads, your baby brother, everyone loves a good fact. So YouTube Shorts are a great way of creating fact-based shorts, and it's a really good way of growing channels. So that is going to be on a separate lecture down the road, but again, tune in for that one. So thanks very much for listening to this episode, and I will see you in the next episode where we will cover just a few examples of successful channels. So I'll see you there.